Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Chantele. And we are here to draft and talk about the Heroes Tribe of Australian Survivor.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Happy 2023. We're back. But first, if you're new to this channel, please click subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And Happy New Year,
Happy
y'all. I'm
New
all sorts of
Year.
turned around here.
I
Uh,
literally, you're backed up in
literally.
a corner. I feel
I
like I'm missing the cabinet.
Armoire's gone, you guys. Peace out. Armoire gone. There's now
Oh,
a futon couch. Deal
who
with
was
it.
it
Get
that
used to it.
forced you to get rid of it? Was it
Well, we're
Ken?
gonna blame it on Penn, even though it wasn't Penn at all, but he brought it up, and that made me go, "You know what? I hate this armoire. I don't want it in here anymore." It's just moved into another room, guys. Don't worry about it. It's still in the home. Um, but we want this to be a more of a casual environment where I can hang out and watch TV.
Right.
Um, but my screen is here, and so this is gonna be hard.
So
This may
should I be
not
talking to
stick,
you like this
y'all.
so it looks like would that
No,
be the way
please
to
don't. So please tell me if you're very annoyed with the side of my face. But
Is
hi,
it is it is
everybody.
it
We
your
even
good
have,
side?
ooh, yes, it is. This is my good side. I don't
Perfect.
remember off the top of my head. Thank you, Australia in the house. I know it's early. Thank you so much for being here. We are excited to talk about Survivor Australia. It's going to premiere at the end of this month. January 30th. But we've got a heroes tribe to talk about, a villains tribe to talk about. Chantele and I are going to split this up. We're going to do things a little differently in the year 2023.
Yes, because what is
This
this? It's a
video,
7 year, right? So 7 is like
yes,
for
yes.
spirituality and doing things a little bit like towards your destiny, we'll say. So yeah, let's change things up.
I'm so sorry. I did not check in with Rob and Puya's schedule, but
Well, they've been doing it for 2 days. So their schedule
okay.
actually was starting at around 9 AM. They'd watch the episode of Trader together and then
Mm,
after do a live recap and then watch an episode, live recap. So they've been doing that all day. So no matter what time
that's
we do
cute.
it, we would be overlapping
Mm.
either a watch party or a recap. So
Well, before we dive into Survivor, I'll say I've got 2 episodes down of the Traders US, and it's great. Love it.
well, great. So can you catch up? And
Yeah, I
I
will.
need someone to recap with me episodes 7 and 8.
Yeah.
So can you do that with me on Sunday at around like noon? Oh, you don't really do
No,
Sundays.
I can't do
Right.
Sunday, but
Never mind.
I can do some other time.
But,
Or we can just talk about the whole thing as a whole at some point.
okay, maybe. Okay, that could work. Okay. Okie
Okay,
dokie.
but back to Survivor Australia. So Chantal and I are going to split it up. So heroes today here on my channel. Villains will be next week on Chantel's channel, Reality Realness, linked below. I'm sure you already are subscribed, but if you are not, please go there and subscribe. And then we will split up the season like that as well. So stay tuned for that schedule, but get ready to bounce back and forth.
Yeah. We're just gonna have
Yeah,
parties in both cities, parties in both channels.
that's right.
It'll be fun times.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you. I
Had a
think it's the new year, new me. And I almost have a
uh-huh.
birthday. A birthday's coming. It's
Yes,
coming.
you do.
It's
I'm so
coming.
excited.
I
I'm
just
gonna look at your chart.
my
I'm gonna look
solar
at your year
return is
ahead.
coming.
Yes.
Please give me a better
Very
year.
exciting.
Everybody's saying that Aquarius will finally have a better year because the last 2 or 3 years have been not the greatest. So energetically,
We'll
I
see.
I am into having a better year.
Uh always. Always. Okay. This is how we're gonna roll.
Okay, let's roll.
we're we're winging it, y'all. This is our first video back. A little rusty. My view is off. Um We're going to draft at the same time, and then we're going to talk about the players. Again, this is heroes only today. Um, because Chantele is a guest on this channel, she gets to have first pick today. And whoever you pick, I will pull up their information. We obviously have astrological info to talk about. Wait, are we pulling cards too?
I just was like, I'm like, oh shoot, where are my cards? I think we are pulling cards.
Okay, great.
So
We're gonna have to grab our cards.
okay, yes. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna
You
stop my
grab your
camera.
cards while I keep talking, and
You
then
keep
I'll grab
talking.
my cards when you come back. Oh boy, she like straight up disappeared. You know us. We have to talk about astrology. We can't help it. So I did track down as many as I could. Adrian, thank you for your help. There are definitely a few here that I do not have their birthdays, but those I do. I have their sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. That's as much as we can do without an exact time and running their exact chart. But that helps inform us a little bit about who they are and who we're excited about. Um, Friday the 13th, we should be talking about villains, shouldn't we? Yay! Friday the 13th.
Oh, that's true. But I was thinking that you're such a hero. I feel like you're a hero and I'm a villain. So I thought we'd talk about the villains on my channel and the heroes
Okay.
on
Yep.
yours.
Sure.
Kind of what I was
Sure.
thinking. I have 2 decks with me. Which one are you more drawn to? They're both traditional tarot, but one
Okay.
is kind of like that's traditional, super traditional.
Yep.
And this one is super traditional, but it has like other stuff on it.
That's cute. Let's go with that. Because I think you did the other
Deck
deck
before.
last time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me hold on.
We're prepared, everybody.
Yeah, totally. Mine are right here though. That's not far.
So they used to be in the armoire.
Woo! No, I keep them in a little box right here. What was the next thing I was going to say? Okay, we have cards. Oh, what I was going to say is I'm giving Chantele first pick, but I think everybody in the world knows who my first draft pick would be. And I think I know who your first draft pick would be. So I'm threatening you by saying, if you take mine, I will take yours next. So just keep that in mind.
Okay. Threats on Heroes Days.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
feeling the
Well,
villain
I'm
in
not
me.
sure with how you're going. I'm not sure if you would be going with
Oh.
who you like the most or who you think would win, or you know what I mean? I'm not sure how you're gauging your first pick. I have an idea
Right.
who most likely your first 2 picks would be.
Yeah.
And I'm going to choose the person that I felt had an unfair shot the last time that they played, and they were in a really good spot. And I don't know for sure if they are going to end up doing well this season because they had such really strong support, and she is from a pedigree that is just out of this world or out of this island. I am going to have to go with Nina as my first pick. I want to see her do well. I hope that she will do well. I hope that, you know, she is savvy enough to be able to come back, even though she played so well in her first season and got a lot of hype around her, that I hope people don't want to target her from that. I hope that she's still able to integrate and still be able to put herself in a really good position. So I'm hoping that Nina does well. I love that she's a Gemini. I get along with Geminis. They are social. They are an air sign, so they are really going to be good strategically. They are going to be good, as I said, socially. I feel as though potentially she could really integrate into this tribe and run things. So I fingers crossed that she does as well as I'm hoping she will do. Nina Diaz Twine is my first pick.
Of course. I mean, that's who I assumed you are picking. Like, you love her. Yes, she's a fellow air sign. You connect with her. I mean, not to mention she is royalty. I loved her little quote that they had on Tin Play, that she is a hero raised by a villain. I feel like
Yes.
that's perfectly summing her up and her training and what she knows, and yeah, she went out just in an awful it was not her fault, she did not deserve to go out, like, the way she left Blood versus Water, no, I'm so glad she's back, so excited to watch her,
I
and
also
you
really
deserve
love
to
the
have her
fact
on your team.
that she is coming back without her mom. So people might not, she might not have that whole like, your mom's on the other tribe, your
Yeah,
mom is two-time winner, your mom is like, yes, people will know, but she won't be there in the physical for, and then
right.
her, and then when she's not in the game, just still like the energy's still looming on the at the camp. So I'm hoping that her coming by herself, she might be able to just be Nina.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Like, yeah, they're gonna know her, but she's not the only one they're going to know. Like, this is a split cast of returning and new players. So
Hmm.
that does help all of the returning players that there's more of them. Um, Her moon, so here's the thing about moons, guys. If we don't know the exact time of birth, then we just
Moves.
know where the moon was that day. And sometimes it moves in a day. So it did go from Libra to Scorpio. Um, if she has a Scorpio moon, like I don't know, can you vibe? Does she seem more like a loyal partner or does she seem more like she can backstab?
I think she seems more like she could backstab. So I
Yeah.
feel like she'd be more of a Scorpio moon, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, yes, I think that she, no, I don't think that she really is somebody that's going to be emotionally satisfied by balancing relationships and keeping everything tidy. She was willing
Right.
to go in there. She was willing to vote out her mom. So I think
Yes.
that that's a little bit more of a Scorpio energy, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. We gotta do a card for her. All
Oh,
right,
and
go ahead.
and we should do like a snake draft. So you will go twice after this. I think would
Oh,
be
good point.
appropriate.
I'm so not
We're
with it,
rusty
y'all.
today. That's okay.
Totally rusty. I feel like it's like
Well, I've been
still very
talking
much the new
traders
year.
all day, so like I'm just like what? And then I had like a voice audition where I'm like had to like play a dinosaur, and I was just like,
Oh
okay,
my gosh, that's a day.
okay.
Okay.
Wait,
Pulling a
okay.
card for
So yeah, we're
Nina
like, okay, Nina,
in
Nina, Nina. How's
this
she gonna do this
Heroes
season?
versus Villains.
I can't even shuffle today. How's Nina gonna do this season?
I've got an Ace of Pentacles.
Oh, that's a good card.
That's not too shabby. It's
Okay.
a good beginning card, though.
Yeah. So, aces are new beginnings, and pentacles are
Mhm.
about the things in the material world, money,
Yeah,
finances, opportunities. And
winning.
so maybe she wins some money. So it's not necessarily
Mhm.
a winning card, but it could be.
Could be.
But it says that she's going to win some money. So that could be that she lasts a long time or long enough, or she does like a reward challenge where money is one of the prizes. Or it could
Yeah,
mean that she gets second or third place, or it could mean that she wins. We'll see what happens with the other cards to see the value of it. Now,
yeah,
I know you don't usually work with reversals, but this she got the
yeah.
Emperor in reverse. And
Oh,
the Emperor I would consider to be the strongest money card in the deck, but when I see reverse energies, it kind of means that that card hasn't had the opportunity to actualize yet. So this is telling me that maybe she gets near to the end and doesn't win. So maybe she's a third place person. She can't sit in the final two chairs. Um, if it was upright, this would be a 100% a winning
winner,
card, especially with
winner.
your combination. But
Yeah,
it does seem to me it's a major arcana, major
yeah,
life events and changes that is strong in general. So definitely, I feel she's making the merge. Um,
yeah,
Even so, with your card, I could see her getting to maybe the final three, but not
yeah.
necessarily sitting in the final two. So this is a strong
Mhm.
card, I would say, for Nina. Both of these cards combined, getting far into this game.
I agree. These are really, really strong cards that make it to the end, if not winning. Yeah. Um,
It could even be a winning card, depending on what other people we pull for them.
Antonio, you arrived just in time. Chantel just took her first sip of Nina. And you are correct. I said at the top of this, everyone probably knows who my first pick is going to be, and it is absolutely Queen Haley. Where is she in my
Aquarius
there
sister.
she Haley is not only one of my favorite players of all time, but she's really, really good. It's not like she's just a fave. She is so smart and strategic, and I loved watching her. I'm so excited that she's back, even though I'm sure she's got the biggest target on her back. She's actually the only winner in this group of returnees. So they all know how good she is. She's in trouble for sure. But this is the first time that I'm looking at her astrology, and I am, I mean, I shouldn't be shocked, but like this is the perfect blend for me, right? Like it makes complete sense why I am drawn to her. I mean, I know she's a favorite for a lot of
What's your
people, but
moon again?
I'm sorry, say again.
What's your moon again?
My
Your
moon is
moon.
Sagittarius. I'm
Okay, yeah.
sun, moon, Sag. I was born on a new moon, just like Haley was here, because she is a sun, moon, Aquarius, which we love. Chantel's an Aquarius. They get along with a Sagittarius, but she is a Sag Cap combo with her Mercury, Mars, and Venus. So I get her. We'd be besties.
Yeah, you definitely would get along. I would also probably get along because my
Hmm.
what was it? My Mercury is also in Capricorn. Um,
It is a
My Mars is in
workhorse.
Aquarius.
That is a workhorse way of thinking. Mercury is how you think and communicate, and it is a hard worker. We see that in you doing your business. We see that in
Sis.
Haley. Exactly. Uh, she comes to run stuff. It's boss babe energy, and but her Mars is Sagittarius, which is that adventurous. Let me go out there and you know
You know,
kick some butt.
I'm looking now. Like, I actually do have almost the same combination as well, right? So my sun is in Aquarius, my moon is in Capricorn, my Mercury is in Capricorn, my Mars is in Aquarius, and my Venus is in Sagittarius. So I do
Love to
have the
see it.
same combination of those signs in those my big five.
I
That's
am
cool.
completely biased, but those are the best signs, guys.
I mean, I really like them as well, right? Like,
When that's what you're made up of, yeah, obviously. You're like, "Oh, these are the best."
it
All
just
right,
works
let's
so well. It's
pull
so well rounded.
cards for the
Okay,
Queen,
Queen
Haley.
Haley. Ooh.
9 of Cups.
Ooh. Okay.
What do you have?
I
The
got the
Fool?
Fool.
No, get up. Read in the cards. I'll have none of
Nine
that.
of Cups is good though. Nine of Cups is the wish
Yeah,
card. It's your wish is my command. And that paired with the Fool. So this says possibilities. So I'm wondering if she's going to have a similar opportunity that she did her first season, where maybe she gets voted out early and then she gets to battle back and come back. Um, you know, this is a new opportunity for her, like, you know, to be coming back as the only winner. I don't think she's going to go right away, just for the fact that, like, I think that the returnees will stick together. That makes the most sense to me. She is spontaneous, she's optimistic. So maybe this is going to show that she might play her game a little bit differently. That she's going to maybe
right.
approach it like she's a newbie. Maybe she's going
Yeah.
to connect with the new players, so hopefully that they'll want to think of her as a newbie, and so that she might be able to get to the end and win that money with that 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is a good card for success. So
Yeah, the 9 of Cups says she's going to be successful at the social game, right? That's people being drawn to her, attracted to her. That's an emotional connection that people will feel with her. So that does seem like they're going to keep her around because they like her and get along with her, kind of forget that she's a strategic genius. And hope, yeah, the Fool is kind of feels like what she should go in with.
mhm.
Like,
I
hopefully,
don't
because
know
the
what's
Fool is
going
the
on. It was
very,
a fluke kind of
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, like, "What? Back here? What are we doing? Everything is different." The Fool is the first one of the whole major arcana. Again, major arcana means lasting, we think, that's our interpretation.
Hmm.
But it would be, like, the first one out of lasting, but hopefully it's more of just, like, they look at her as if she's not really as strong as she is. No.
Or she decides that she is going to try to appear as not being as savvy. So she's might want to come off as being naive, come off as being
Yeah.
like, this is my first time playing. I'm just like you guys. So yeah,
Mhm.
it sucks that there's less returnees. I don't like that it's not balanced. Like it's just make it balanced, please. Just do it. But we'll
Yeah.
see if the returning or the newbies can get it together. But I wouldn't be surprised if she decided to try to get in with the newbies with this card, the
Mhm.
Fool. But it scares me. It's a scary card for Haley. I wish it was the World, not the Fool.
All right, so you said we're gonna snake, so I'm gonna go
Hmm.
again. This one is risky. This is risky. I'm probably gonna regret it. But my second pick is gonna be Rogue, the
Okay.
documentary filmmaker, animal activist. I don't have her birthday. I don't have much information about her other than the fact that she just finished filming this documentary about poachers and like trophy hunters. And she was undercover pretending to be a poacher to film this documentary, and I'm just super intrigued by that. I am an animal activist. I love this idea that she did this in a sneaky way, and I'm hoping that translates to a sneaky person out. I mean, like, she's got such a cute smile. She doesn't look threatening, but like, hopefully, deep down, she is threatening. But not knowing much about her, this is a risky take.
Yeah, I don't know that much about her. I'm just wondering whether or not she's going to be annoying. You know what I mean? Like, if like I of course I appreciate anybody that's an activist that has a passion for animals and for what they do, but I'm hoping that that personality isn't how she comes across to the tribe, because that's the case, she might not be able to kind of fit in. But we'll see. I really don't
Right.
have that much to go off of on her. I couldn't find her birthday either. And so you knew more than I did. So yeah, she does have a cool name,
That yeah, that's
Chantele.
right? That can't be her real name, right? That's gotta be a
Maybe her
stage
parents
name or
really
something?
loved X-Men.
Or maybe it's like Rouge, Roget or something.
Rouge is the you would be in a different spot. But,
Exactly. That's what
but
I'm saying. All right. Let's see, Rogue. What do you
Rogue.
got for us?
Rogue. What's Rogue? What's Rogue
New Rogue.
gonna do? Six
Uh-oh.
of Swords. So Six of Swords is kind of like leaving things in the past, maybe an emotional things in the past, and try to move towards better things in the future. Yeah, it's a transition,
No.
change, leaving behind baggage. So
Six of Swords is not a good card. It is moving. So, is there any sort of positive moving direction? But swords are usually challenges, and so I feel like she's gonna have challenges and move off of the island,
yeah, like I think that
basically.
she's not going to get along with people, and not that she'll maybe vote herself off or like quit, but she might get voted out so she can have uh be
I
seated.
I I almost wanna put this back because it's the same card that Haley got, 9 of Cups, but maybe they're gonna be good friends. Maybe they're gonna
Maybe they're
be
both going to
alliance
be
members.
on at Ponderosa together, or
Oh,
out
no, no,
early.
they're gonna be besties of Ponderosa. Yeah, those aren't I mean, that's a random, mix of cards there.
Nines are also
We
kind
will
of
see.
endings, right? So
Can be.
maybe she doesn't really get along with her tribe, and maybe she goes to another tribe and she has more success.
Oh, that's true. Moving to another tribe, some sort of swap. That would be interesting. All right, well, that's back to you then.
Who's who's in this
Who else?
game again?
Who else?
I'm gonna choose. I don't remember him, but Sean Hampson is who I'm going to
Mhm.
choose next. His birthday is March 21st. Does that make him? Did you check to see if it made him an Aries or not?
I did check standby. He is an Aries.
I
Pulling it
like
up
that he's an
now.
Aries, so he's gonna be go, go, go then. He taking action. He has that Capricorn moon, so he's be driven by working hard potentially.
He has a
Um,
Taurus moon.
I didn't mean moon, I meant Mars when I said moon.
Yeah.
Cat
Mhm.
Mars is going to be take action with probably working hard with the camp, also with his Taurus moon and his Taurus Venus. I feel that he's going to want to make a really nice shelter and really nice camp
Mhm.
life potentially. And so I feel like he's going to be an asset to the tribe, and he is not going to sit around waiting for people to tell him what to do. I feel like he's might become a leader to a certain extent with building camp life. So he doesn't have any air there. So I don't know if he's going to be that chatty, but I think that his physical abilities and his drive is going to hopefully allow his tribe to see him of value.
Yeah, Sean is, definitely someone that I was drawn to. He played in Champions versus Contenders, which is a season I didn't see, so I don't
Yeah.
know much about him other than he's a former AFL player. We've got a couple of those in this cast. A Taurus moon and a Taurus, well, mostly a Taurus moon worries me, because a Taurus is such a fixed energy. They have
Not
a tough
flexible.
time pivoting or adapting when a plan needs to change. But his Aries is such a go-getter and is going to probably be great at challenges. And his Mercury being in Pisces is such a good balance to that because that means he's going to communicate with a bit of compassion and emotional connection with people. So he shouldn't come across as like too overbearing. We'll see. But I do like that part of him for sure.
Yeah, I did watch Champions I've seen all the seasons of Survivor Australia. I just don't necessarily remember him or all the seasons or what happened on the earlier ones. Um but that season, I remember just being really good and that I was really impressed by a lot of people. And it was like, it says here in this trivia here on the Survivor Wiki that Sean and Luke Toki won the most challenges in Champions versus Contenders. So
Mhm.
that is good to know. It's going to be helpful for potentially the tribe here to be winning some challenges. So that will make him an asset for
Adrian
sure.
confirming what I'm saying here, like he's a good leader, but not overbearing or controlling. Um, Thank you for confirming what we're seeing astrologically. And also, Coco's asking about a moon sign and a rising sign. No, the moon is where the moon was when you were born. A rising sign or your ascendant is when we need to have your exact birth time. So that is not something we know for these players, but hopefully
Exactly.
we will know them soon. All right, Sean, tell us how you're going to do here.
Oh boy. I don't
What
know
you
if
got?
I'm just like, this is a lucky one. This is good. King of Pentacles.
Oh, winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That's a
Eight of
winner.
wands.
That's moving energy, fast pace, like go, go, go. King of Pentacles. This is wealth. This is success. This is the king of the castle, abundance,
Yeah,
prosperity. Like, this is a good card for success in the game.
it's a good card
And
for
money.
winning. Yeah, because it's literally financial resources. So, um, that's one of the best cards we can pull for a reality show. Um, it may not be an easy road. Like this is a pretty active, lots of different things
People are going
coming
to be
at him,
coming for
and
him for sure.
yeah, but it would seem like he's gonna be successful. Wow, good pick.
I'm happy so far. I mean, if we picked beforehand and I saw this, I would pick him 100%. So that's great.
Right? Then you draft him immediately. You'd be like,
um
"Yep, I'll take Sean." Mm,
We have one more. Oh
yeah.
boy. Who else? uh, let's go with someone that I know, but I don't know if she's gonna do well or not.
Mhm.
But let's hope that she does. So let's go for our surfer girl Flick.
That's right. Good old Flick.
Flickety flick. She made it what to the final three in her
Yeah,
first season.
she came in 3rd place behind George and Haley. I mean, that's not bad.
It's not bad. I mean, I don't know if she's the best gamer here, but
Mhm.
she knows how to get to the end, and that's important. And hopefully she's maybe mended fences with Haley and like they are going to be able to work together. Like she's a Leo, so Leo and Aquarius are going to most likely be okay just for the fact like they are opposites, but they are still able to complement each other a little bit. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they'll be able to work together. She's super strong. I don't see people wanting to get her out of the game because she's a physical asset. And I do think that tribes are going to want to keep experience potentially just for the fact that like they want to do well the newbies. I don't know if the newbies are going to be savvy enough to be like, let's get rid of all the returnees so we can have our own season. Like I just don't know if they're going to do that. So
Yeah.
I feel like her just being a returnee is going to be very helpful for her tribe and her game.
Yeah. Flick is in a decent position, I feel like, because she's not super strategic or, really cunning at the game. She really got far because of her social skills. And, Leos are fun and entertaining. People love a Leo. I would guess that her moon is Libra because she does care about finding alliance members and those partners and being loyal to them more than the cutthroat Scorpio moon would be my guess. And I think she can come in with the like, "Oh, I know how dangerous Haley is. Oh, I know." So she could work with the returnees, like, "Hey, we have to stick together." But she could turn around to the newbies and be like, "I'm not one of them. Like, they played dirty." And then she could really build bonds with everybody, I feel like. So I think even though she's not the best game player in the world, she can float to the end. And
Hmm.
not float, that's the wrong word, but
Well,
she
maybe
can make it to
float
the
because
end.
she's so good on that surfboard.
Yeah, she can surf her way to the end.
Yeah.
And boy, I mean, I don't cry on reality TV shows much, but I cried when Flick's mom passed away. Her
Oh,
story is pretty incredible. So I'm just glad she's back because she's a lovely person. Oh, sneeze
totes
cough.
totally agree. So yeah, so that's my third pick is Flick Titty Flick.
Okay. Flick, how are we gonna do this
How
season?
are you gonna do, Flick? I mean, I think that the returnees usually have a bit of an upper hand in these seasons.
Mhm.
This is another good card. Like, no, it's good. It's the Emperor upright.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
Is she gonna take Haley out? Uh-oh, we've got an Emperor upright and an
Oh my
Emperor
God.
reverse. Stay tuned for a
Wow.
Flick Haley battle.
Battle. Wow. I mean, this is as I
Yeah,
was
I got
saying.
King of Wands for her. That's pretty strong
Whoa.
too.
Maybe she's gonna come and like study the game and come back with a completely new perspective on how to play. Like she got outplayed by Haley and George, but like maybe she's now not gonna play just with her heart or with her like loyalty, and like he's gonna
Yes.
come in and dominate because the Emperor is a really, really, really good card. Maybe she will allow herself to line up with Haley and then take her out in the end. You know what I mean? Allow Haley to
I
bring her
have
along.
chills. I have chills. That is so good. I mean, I will be devastated if Haley gets taken out, but it's probably gonna happen. And if Flick does it, I will be so impressed. Wow.
This is a very good card for her.
Yeah, that's a great
I mean, it
combo.
feels like it's either going to be Sean or Flick at this moment, but who knows?
Yeah, so far that is our final 2. We haven't got through everybody yet, but, wow.
Wow
Yeah.
is right.
King of Wands, though, that's the best, of all the, like, fiery
Hmm.
action, taking action, making things happen cards.
Yes, and like King of Wands, when I was learning tarot, we called it the Steve Jobs card. So it's like
Mm.
he's the master of his domain and he has ideas and he's passionate about it and he delegates them. And so maybe she's going to be, oh, look at all this fire energy that she has. Like
Oh,
maybe
she
she's
does.
really going to show that side of her. We didn't necessarily see it in the first season because I think she was a little bit
Right.
of like a fish out of water, surprisingly. But I think that she's now gonna really learn how to play a little bit more strategically, and I wouldn't be surprised if she latches on to Haley and then
And
just
then
takes it. Yeah, that Scorpio. Oh no, you're thinking that she's a Libra.
I think she's a Libra. I don't know. Well, maybe she'll prove me wrong. I don't know.
Maybe this is how we'll find
We
out.
will say. My next pick is gonna be Sam.
Hmm.
I don't really know why I'm drawn to Sam. He has played before, even though he played in season 1 and I have not seen that.
Oh, I don't
This
remember
is
him, but
why
I
I'm
watched
drawn
it.
to him.
Hmm.
He runs a mental health charity that is called Livin.
With no G.
Livin, y'all. It's called Livin.
Is it an
And I was
acronym?
like, drafting, want him. He's psychically in tune with Cody.
Hmm.
I
Maybe
don't
it's because
know,
they're
but it's a
opposites.
mental health charity. I like it. Gemini, Scorpio moon, he is going to come and cut you. He's going to be able to manipulate you, and you're not going to see it coming because he's a charming Gemini. Just you think you're chatting with your friend. His Mars Pisces, he's also going to come at you with a bit of compassion,
Hmm.
but you're not going to see him stab you in the back. He's got the potential, the makeup. Let's make it happen, Sam.
Or maybe that Mars and Pisces though might be, maybe it's confusion
Could
or
be.
delusion. But yeah, I mean, obviously we are gravitating towards signs that we get along with, which I think is really interesting. I don't remember Sam, but he would have. I was kind of debating between him and Flick, but I felt I just wanted to have my team to be balanced, male female, personally. So one of the reasons why I definitely went with Flick, but he was definitely up there with someone that I was considering picking. I don't remember him from season 1, but I remember season 1. I was like, wow, they did a really good job with like casting and the challenge. Like it was a very good season for their inaugural season. So yeah, I don't remember him, but I remember that season being great. So I think I like E. But good
Okay,
pick.
well, I'm just going to need you to find that Scorpio moon, Sam. Just going to need you to dig deep.
Yes, you are. Scorpio. Interesting. Strength in reverse. Major arcana though. So this is seeming like for me the heroes tribe is going to do better than the
I know. I mean, we haven't done the villains yet, but these are some strong cards we're seeing. Maybe the whole season's just going to be so good. But
Mhm.
I've got the devil.
Devil.
That's
That's kind of like our
sneaky.
merge card, isn't it? That's how we've been looking at it, or how it's been showing up.
Yeah, the devil has made it to jury in the past, um, but then goes pretty early. And you've got which
Mhm.
one upside down?
I got strength. So another
Strength.
major arcana card, but strength is number 8. Whenever I see it reversed, though, it seems like he has to find something within him to be able to move forward and be successful. Like it's that inner strength. So I'm wondering if he's going to be grappling with some self doubt or anything. Bye. See you soon for the villains. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
wondering if he's going to be grappling with his own belief, and that could be the Scorpio moon. It could also be the Pisces Mars that is just causing a little bit of confusion of his own personal confidence.
yeah. The devil can convince people to do some stuff, but we have found that that person makes it to murder jury, but then they go out pretty early at that point. And with the strength upside down, I feel like that still tracks for this. So don't think those are winner cards, but definitely he's going to be in the
Merge
mix.
territory. Halfway
Hmm.
through.
Yeah. Is it me again?
I think so.
Okay. This is somebody who I don't know much about, but one of my Australian patrons sent me some links about him. He's a bit known in Australia and seems to have a good vibe. So don't know how he's going to do at the game, but I am picking Benjamin.
I don't know much about him, but he's a writer, I believe.
Yes,
Makes sense. I didn't really ever think of Virgos as writers, but then I just been meeting a lot of Virgos that are writers, and I was like, interesting. I mean,
ruled by
Mercury's
Mercury.
exactly so communication. I just don't think of them as writers. I usually think of them as like doctors or personal trainers, but I
Hmm.
do understand like the writing element. I worry for Virgos for the fact that the Virgos that we've seen play a lot of reality games recently have I've found them to be a little bit wild. We saw in Big Brother
Yeah.
Canada, there was 7 Virgos and they were quite erratic and wild. Um, Even on the Survivor, most recent Survivor, 2 Virgos. I think Drea was a Virgo and Tori was a Virgo, and they were decent game players, but like there was a little bit of like they put me on edge when I watching their gameplay sometimes. So I'm interested to see how Benjamin will do. I'm just not sure if I see him winning the season. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
I'm
No, I
excited to
have
see how it
no
goes.
idea. Yeah. Um, Look, Virgos have the skill set to get it done. They
Mhm.
also have the skill set to spiral out of control because they
Yeah,
are such mental people. They
yeah.
can get over analytical. They can get too caught up in the details. So you don't know. We've seen on the shows, you don't know which way he's gonna go. He's either a Leo or a Virgo moon. I pray he's a Leo moon. If he's got too much Virgo, he will definitely give us some good entertainment as he spirals out of control.
Absolutely.
Um, that
He's
Leo
gonna
moon would
spiral.
be a right. A Leo moon would help him have a bit more confidence and like go out there and take care of himself.
And people will be
Um,
gravitated towards him as a Leo moon if he is. Like they'll want
yeah.
to kind of be around him and stuff.
His Mercury is Libra. He's going to be chatty, friendly, loyal if someone will be loyal to him. His Scorpio Mars, I mean, like that might be the key to like maybe he can manipulate a little bit. Um, but mostly I just like him because he's creating some TV shows. He's a super fan. He is an
Yeah.
advocate and an ally, and I'm on board for Benjamin as a human being. So let's
I
pull some cards.
support I support your pick here. But
Look,
I feel like he's gonna be entertaining. We'll see.
yeah, I'm going for a mixed bag. That's what I'm going for.
Okay. Maybe this time I'll actually do well in these one of your drafts.
Ooh, got the world.
Okay. World's great.
Oh, don't hate.
I
Like that.
got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Hmm.
Seven of Pentacles. Huh.
So 7 of
I mean,
Pentacles
Pentacles?
usually means like planting seeds and waiting for them to grow. But
Yeah,
I'm wondering if because my card is in reverse here, that he might do a lot of work, but doesn't get an opportunity to see them grow. But then you have the world
right.
there. So
Right.
the world is
I mean,
usually
he could plant the
completion
seeds
and then
and then he
get
gets the world at the end. But if it's reversed, maybe he's either struggling to get those seeds planted, maybe he doesn't even get that opportunity, or yeah, it feels like he doesn't actually reap the rewards, is what that would feel like. I don't know. I mean, the world is major arcana. I feel like he is making merch, but I don't know. That's a weird combo.
it's definitely a weird combo.
Yeah.
Maybe he has intentions of the world and then he gets kind of bamboozled. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll have to come back and see
Yeah.
how he does because
We
it's a
this
weird
is one we have to
combination.
see play out. I mean, sometimes we see it play out and then we go, "Oh my god, that's what
It's
that card meant." And then it
exactly.
makes all the
Mhm.
sense. But Yeah. Okay, so was that I had 2 in a row? Okay, great. So it's your turn again?
Ugh, yeah.
How many are we
Um,
even doing?
I don't even
Let me
know,
know when
like
we run out
10?
of players.
Soon, probably soon. I'm gonna go for some brute strength, and let's do David Saharakis. Saharakis, yeah.
Ooh,
Um,
yeah.
don't really know him, but we see that he's an AFL ex-AFL player, so we know that he's going to be physically fit. He's going to be a team player. He's going to be someone, a hero type person, where it's like mateship and really wanting to work together for the team. And so I don't see people wanting to get rid of him for the fact that he's going to be great at physical challengers, and seemingly because he's on the heroes tribe, I would think that he must be like a really lovable, nice guy. So I can't remember if Flick has a partner or not, but maybe Flick and him might get together. I don't know. David is my pick here.
David. David has an interesting astrological chart. He has a 6-planet stellium in Capricorn.
So he works
He
hard.
is a hard worker. He's very hard on himself. That's a lot of weight of the world. Capricorns love to carry the weight of the world on their shoulders, and if he's got that much, that's a lot. He might get very stressed out in this game. That's my fear, is he's gonna
But
get really, really stressed out in this game.
I think though he has people in the game that is good. Like I think being able to work with Haley potentially will be good for him, because Haley has that
They'll
just,
connect.
yeah, like she has some signs that are very similar to his. Um he has that Aquarius Mercury, and I think what no, she has the Capricorn Mercury. They're gonna understand each other. I think they do have a
Yeah.
lot of Capricorn, both of them, and he has a little bit of Aquarius here, got a little bit of Jupiter energy, and she has a lot of Jupiter energy. So I'm wondering if they're going to pair up and kind of make things happen. Because,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Oops, card
he's
jumped
going to have a
out.
heart.
Let's
It's
see
not
what
going
it
to
was.
necessarily be fun, but he's probably going to do well, though, when I see.
I mean, he's gonna be good at the challenges, right?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, what's yours? The
The
sun.
sun.
Oh, well, we have a
Yeah.
weird combo again. I have
Yeah,
the
what do you have?
Queen of Cups in reverse.
Oh,
So,
that
well, I mean,
okay.
that could mean that maybe he will hurt himself, or like really work too hard, or like overexert himself, or uh just not taking care of himself. Maybe he can, yeah, I don't know. But you have the
I
sun.
mean,
The
Cups
sun's
is
good.
water sign and he is a Pisces,
Hmm.
so but reversed feels like people aren't going to be emotionally attached to him. They're
Okay.
not going to that feels like there's not a connection with social game or emotional connection if it's reversed. But the sun, maybe this is just like really good at physical challenges, but people are not connecting with him.
Yeah, like he stands out, but like maybe the fact that if he's really, really competitive, that people
Yeah,
don't jive with that, maybe. So maybe if he's like, he thinks he's motivating people to do well in the next challenge, but they just think that he's nagging them. Like that could
right.
be a bit of a problem.
Uh-huh.
So hmm,
Yeah. I
it's
don't think he's winning.
he's not winning. I don't think he's winning at all. I think they'll keep him there for strength though.
I think he's gonna
And
win. Yeah. He's gonna win competitions. They might
but yeah,
not be able to get him out at some point.
yeah, I think you'll make it to merge, because that's a major arcana that you had there. Um,
Mhm.
but
All of the here I can't wait to see the villain cards because if they are this good, then I'm confused. But if we don't get any major arcana, I'm gonna be like, wow, heroes are decimating the villains, which would be hard to imagine, but that's what the cards are telling us right now.
that is what the cards are telling us right now. But we obviously don't have any perspective, so it is quite difficult to say. But also, like, who am I going to pick next? Like, I don't even know. Hold on, let
Yeah.
me just look at my list.
So we should be getting 6 each, and this would be your 5th.
Right, and then I'll just be
pick.
left with somebody at the end.
Yeah.
So who is she? Let me go for another girl around my age bracket. Let's take a look at another little Leo, Miss Sharni Vincent. Birthday July 22nd, born 1983. So somebody that is a little bit older, thank goodness. And she's new to the game. She's an actress.
Mhm.
We are actresses. So hopefully
Mhm.
we'll really get along with her. Hopefully she'll be able to. Oh, she loves doing her own stunts, I'm learning. So that's interesting. And she's a good swimmer and dancer. So hopefully she's going to be really great at the challenges, and
Mhm.
people are going to really gravitate towards her because Cancer. She's 22nd. I guess it's kind of the cusp, isn't it? Uh-oh.
I think she was 0 degrees Cancer.
30
It
degrees.
was like, or okay. Somebody was 0 degrees something. Maybe I'm misremembering. But yeah, no, I looked up her full chart. Also, they're all from Australia, so I think the dates are a
Oh,
little different
that's
there.
true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
We're
Okay,
a
I was
day
thinking her
off
as a
from them.
so just is her Mercury in Leo? Yeah, okay.
Yes. Her Mercury is in Leo. Her moon is either Sagittarius or Capricorn. I love either one, but she is a Cancer, so she is going to be a bit more emotionally available as a teammate, as a player here. Um, but yeah, with that Mercury and Leo, she'll have some fire to her. Yeah, I think she'll be. She seems fit, but let me tell you, actor fit is different than football players fit.
Says she's a state
So
swimmer, okay? So
oh, that's true. Swimming is
fit.
hopefully they'll have some swimming challenges.
It's
That'll be good for her.
Survivor. Yes. They'll have them treading water for 4 hours. They did that one season. It was terrible.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about her, so I'm glad you took her. I don't know. She's beautiful. Great.
I took her because I wanted to have, as I said before, a bit of a balance between male and female. I think
Is this a movie? You're next? Is this what she's in? Okay.
I've
Sorry, go
never
ahead.
seen this movie. Is that a horror movie? It sounds like it would be. You're next. Uh, oh, she's a dancer in Step Up. See, yeah, I'm into this.
All
That's
right.
fun.
Fun.
So I
Yay.
think it's a
All right,
good
let's get
pick.
you cards, Sharni.
Come on, Shardy.
Yeah, good pick.
Oh, got the
Uh-oh.
Hierophant for her and Six of Pentacles. So charity.
6 of Pentacles is having something and then not having it. She is going to this is a struggle bus card right here.
Well, struggle bus, but it also is a six. So six usually means getting things into kind of like any like three, like the sixes then is like getting things in balance, getting things stable, as well as the fours.
Right.
So
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, you're right. Like I'm only thinking struggle like out on a beach if you like you give a little and then you lose a little and then you give a little and then you lose a little. It's just not like that constant easy flow forward.
Fair. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it is a back and forth a bit. She might win a challenge, but then is being targeted. But then she maybe saves herself and then goes to a redemption island or something. Like it's just the back and forth.
Also, the Hierophant is Major Arcana again.
Yeah.
So that talks
Yeah.
about like institutions, dogma. Maybe she's gonna be preachy. Is she gonna be preachy and annoying?
Right. She might come across as some sort of like teacher or expert at something that she is trying to is she
Well,
going to be the leader, the yoga instructor out on I mean,
I could
that sometimes helps you.
that could help. Maybe teach a little
Mhm.
dance class. Um, as much as like I like that it's a Major Arcana, I do worry that it's this particular card. It's still a five, and five's usually a bit of conflict, right? So maybe she's gonna have an idea of what the path that the group is supposed to take, and the group
Mhm.
might not agree with her. Don't want to get on her wavelength and go in the direction that she wants to lead them in. So it's not great for her, but Yeah. It's still major arcana, so hopefully that means merge. But that Six of Pentacles, that usually means charity too, right?
Yeah, giving to others and needing it in return.
I wonder if she'll do something like that. Like, oh, I got you guys this, I won this challenge for you and got you guys a reward, and then expect
A
something back
reward?
from people.
Yeah,
Maybe.
right. She'll win the reward for the group and then expect that group to save her, and they cut her or
No.
something. Or they might save her because the six is the getting it back and forth. So it might work out for her. There are 3 people left, and I am debating on
Who to give
which
me,
one to leave you.
basically.
Yeah, who to give you.
Okay, let's talk
So
about them
first,
all and then
well, first this one I'm definitely going to take. So I'm
okay.
going to definitely take Matt.
Yeah, was my
We
other
don't
thought.
know anything about him, but he looks fit. He's a Gold Coast lifeguard, and I love the Gold Coast girls from Amazing Race. So that's my only knowledge of the Gold Coast. But he's a lifeguard. That's going to be helpful out here. He seems lovely. He's got a baby on the way. Sure, cute. I'll take it, Matt. Let's go. So let's do his cards first, and then I will decide the lesser of 2 evils.
Sarah,
That's a
Sarah,
horrible way to
Sarah.
talk
Come on,
about
Matt.
people.
How are you gonna do, Matt? I mean,
Come on, Matt.
I don't feel like you have winner vibe in this picture, but
Well, he's a new player. It's going to be hard to have a new winner unless they really gang up together. Which
so
I
I got
can't
the
see right.
Page of Swords for this guy. So Page of Swords. Pages are kind of like it's a new beginning or childlike. I just don't think that anybody's gonna listen to him.
No, Page of Swords is a great newbie card. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be eager. I think that he's going to want to learn from Haley potentially and like or some of the returnees. And I think he could end up being like their lackey, you know what I mean? But I don't know if he's going to be able to take any sort of leadership position. I do think he's going to be a bit of a follower. Oh, again.
Yes. Now I shuffled. He's going to have some sort of connection with Sharni.
Okay.
Maybe they have the tit for tat. Maybe they're the back and forth. He wins a reward for her. She wins a reward for him. I don't know. But these are not winning cards for them. Like,
no.
He's going to be learning some things. This Page of Swords, this is, you know what? I want to go back and talk about Flick because I forgot to mention her stats. She is the number 2 ranked surfer in the world.
Wow.
And she has the record for biggest wave surfed by an Australian woman. Like, that's not just a surfer.
That's terrifying.
Like, absolutely terrifying. I would never. Barely get me in the ocean.
That's so scary. That's so scary.
All right, you guys. We have Jerry.
Show me Jerry.
And Paige left. I'll show you Jerry because I think I'm going to pick him. I'm going to leave. I really thought I was going to leave you, Jerry. But I'm going to leave you Paige, and I'll tell you why when we talk about Paige. Jerry is older than time. He is a Libra. He's either a Virgo or a Libra moon. We'll be able to figure that one out really quickly. Oh boy. He I forget how old he is. He was born in 1960. I could do math.
Well, he's turning 63, I guess.
Yeah, in October. So he's 62. He's a pilot, but he's a free climber. He's a free diver. He's a spearfisher, and he's a Latin dancer, guys. Come on.
Get it,
This
Jerry.
guy is fun. And,
Libras, like maybe he has lots of ladies as well, you know?
He's going to be fit and he's going to be social. He says he's super fit for his age. So we'll see if he can hang. I don't know. I'm always worried about the one old person, but maybe he can win some people over here. Maybe he can
Hmm.
hang in the challenges and he's not too much of a weak link.
Well, I love
Not
that
sure.
he has all of that like experience. So, you know,
Yeah.
like just because he's older, like, people are gonna be like, is he gonna be able to do anything? But he has so much like physical experience with different things, which I think could be useful. So maybe he's gonna be the person that, I don't know, catches fish for them, or maybe he's teaching the dance classes on the beach. Who knows? I feel like people are gonna like him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Libras are known to be, social, real good conversationalists. So if he can, kind of relate or get on somebody's level, he
Keep the
might be
peace.
able to stick around. Let's see what the cards say.
What's going on, Jerry? What's going on, Jerry?
Ace of Wands.
10 of Pentacles in reverse. So that's a new
Oh,
beginning with lessons learned, but so maybe he's dragged to the end here. Um,
yeah. I mean, Ace of Wands is a very early card, even though it's like, energetic and active and doing stuff. That doesn't give me hope that he's hanging around too long.
but a 10 is like
But
a
a
1,
10 is
but it's like,
completion.
hmm it's a new beginning with after kind
It's a
of completing a
Pentacles.
cycle.
I mean, Pentacles makes me think success in the game.
Hmm.
Um, but
Or maybe he doesn't
this,
get the success. Maybe he just gets,
yeah,
it could be an early
yeah, this
boot
is not
card.
hopeful that he even makes it to merge. I don't know that he
It's an
makes it to
early boot
merge.
card.
Yeah,
I mean, I
yeah,
think that he might be sacrificed. You know what I mean?
yeah. Hmm.
Uh, Early on.
Yeah, unfortunately, those cards do read target old man early,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So
No
everything I
chance
said
for the
out the window.
money.
That leaves you, Miss Page.
How'd I get so lucky?
She said,
Uh-oh.
we don't have any information about her because she's not online or anything. She's a cowgirl, country girl, uh, playing with cattle and horses. But here's what I don't get excited about. She is doing the show to make friends.
What?
Wah, wah. She literally said in her bio, I think the whole point of this is to make some friends, get some good mates. Yeah, it'd be fun to win, but I really want to make friends. And I said, pass, hard pass, Paige, hard pass on you.
Oh, Lord. Give me Jerry, even if he's out first. I mean, that is just like kind of the worst answer that you could possibly give. What could be worse than that?
Well, I mean, no, Australia is different. Like they're not as cutthroat, but they can be strategic and cunning. And so I just don't think that gets you far, even in Australia. No, there's no worse answer from my perspective.
I'm just gonna go on the show to make
But
some friends. There's so many easier ways to make friends, right?
terrible there
Like,
are. Yes, of course.
if I want to make friends, I'll go and get a hobby.
Yeah, but
Like,
she wants to make friends on a deserted island playing Survivor. I get it. But I need you to want to win. I need you to hustle and I need you to cut your
the
friends
thing is, though, it's not going to end up
from the
working out
front.
for her, because the way that people end up becoming friends on these shows is because they have they connect, like energetically, whatever, with socially, whatever, but like with strategizing, with like trying to get them both to the end of the game. Like, making friends actually doesn't move you forward in the game. Like, why are you making these friends? Like, I just think it doesn't propel action in the game. So
Right.
it's not
She could be a
motivating.
number. She could last a while. She could be a number. She could even get dragged to the end,
Because yeah, maybe she'd be
you
super
know.
loyal, but that's just really
And maybe
disappointing.
she'll change her mind. Maybe when she gets in the game, she'll be like, actually, I do want to win.
If
We'll
she
see.
doesn't want to win,
Right.
how
No, I mean, I'm sure
boring.
she wants to win. Oh, she's a King of Cups card.
That's emotional, so that's annoying.
Well, she's gonna make friends,
Oh yeah, she's
guys.
not ruining this at
Gonna
all.
achieve her goal.
5 of Pentacles in reverse, like, ugh,
Oh,
no.
Paige, thanks for showing up.
Yeah, I mean, she's just not gonna know what game she got herself into. Um,
Hmm.
Upright, this card is usually about not being able to see the light in the church here to show that she has help and she has people work with her. I think she might end up being super paranoid and not know who her friends
Mm.
are or who to trust because people are going to be playing the game, and she'll be like, well, she's just not going to be, I don't think, playing on the same level as some of the people on her tribe, and
No, of course not.
it's going to confuse her. What, you had the King of Cups for her, right?
Yeah,
King of
I
Cups,
think so. She will connect with people emotionally.
but they're not going to care, it seems like. You know what I mean? I think that
Right.
it's and
I
that's
hear you.
gonna mess her up.
Yeah. What is that? The Pentacles? 5 of
5 of
Pentacles?
Pentacles. Five's conflict. Ugh.
Oh, yeah. But it's
Yeah, I
reversed.
think she's gonna get hurt.
Yeah. Oh, now I feel bad for you, Paige.
Yeah, she's gonna
Her
get
mates
hurt.
are gonna hurt her.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They're not going to be on the show to make friends. They'll be like,
Yeah.
yeah, if we were friends after, then it meant something, but I'm here to win some money.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of them are going to be like that. Well, this was very interesting. I'm excited to see the villains now
Ooh, the
because these were a lot of good cards. I mean, we got a few mix in there, but a lot of
It
people we think
seems
are
like
making
the
it to the
heroes
end.
tribe are gonna do better than the villains tribe at this point.
At this point, yeah. We will definitely have to see when we get to the villains. So just to
Let's do an overall card for the heroes tribe.
the heroes tribe. And I'm just going to say you have Nina, Sean, Flick, David, Sharney, Paige. I have Haley, Rogue, Sam, Benjamin, Matt, and Jerry. Interesting mixes there.
Interesting mixes. I feel good about my group, even with Paige. Doesn't make any sense. Got the 7 of Swords in reverse. What'd you get?
Oh no!
10 of Swords. 3 swords. Sorry, I didn't read that right.
3 of Swords. That is some backstabbing.
Okay, yeah, so is this one, right?
Yeah.
That's like the betrayal card. Yeah, I mean, maybe we're going to be thinking that the heroes tribe is actually the villains tribe, because like, as much as I love Haley, I don't think of her as a hero. I felt that she was a bit of a villain. You know what I mean?
There you go.
No, I want to be a villain. I don't want to be a hero. Hero's lame.
Well, I mean, you can be a hero and still, be a bit cutthroat and manipulate. I mean, you have to be in these games. So I feel like she is the hero version of someone who's willing to play the game.
Right.
I don't know. Wow. I mean, yeah, those are 2 very interesting cards if we're looking at the whole tribe. Even though it seems like we got some good cards for individual players, the tribe as a whole, it seems like they might really be like pretending. Oh yeah, we're all buds. And then they're like, no, I am coming for you. Well, that's going to be fun to watch.
I
Y'all, that's
mean,
good for us.
Because this card is like deception. It's
Yeah.
like deceit, secrets.
3 of Swords is literally being stabbed in the heart.
Yeah, heartbreaking.
Like, it's often the card for when someone's having an affair.
Breakup.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So yeah, maybe everything is not
Betrayal.
going to be as it seems with the heroes tribe. So maybe they're just going to keep winning. But when you keep winning, you don't get to get rid of any maybe bad apples or people that you don't get along with. And so then it just like eventually erupts because like they're not able to get rid of the people that they don't like or they're not meshing well with. So
right. Yeah.
I think that they're going to just be successful and do decently well with the challenges for at least a little while. But then if you're looking at the dynamics in the tribe, I think that they are a mess. hot
Yeah, that's
mess.
gonna be so fun to watch. Oh, I love it. I love good game players who are ready to show up and
Make friends.
yeah, make friends.
Make mates.
All right, you guys, that's the heroes. Next week, we will be doing the Villains Tribe over on Chantele's channel, Reality Realness. Link is below. If you are not familiar, go ahead and subscribe, get your notifications ready. We are scheduled to do this on Tuesday at 6-ish p.m. Pacific, 9-ish p.m. Eastern. I think that's like 11 a.m. Sydney time. I'd have to double check that, you guys. But that is the plan.
That is the
Yeah, they're
plan.
of course, they're like Haley and George are the heads of this season.
Which means they're
Just
probably going to be gone really
unfortunately,
early.
exactly. I mean, we'll talk about the villains on next week. But I can't imagine people keeping George. Like, come on.
No way.
What?
0% chance. 0.
Yes. Right? You got to imagine the villains are a bigger mess. Let's see next week. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, it's been forever since I've done a video. I'm so excited to be back. Like we said, Chantele and I are going to cover Survivor Australia, splitting it between our two channels. So we will let you know about that schedule as we get closer and have that figured out. First, I need to know what days and when, how often it's airing in Australia, and then we'll be able to figure that out.
Absolutely.
We know how Australia likes to do it.
It worked best if it was 4 episodes a week, and then we just do like 2 episodes. Like that would probably be best, but who knows?
We'll do something. We'll do something like that. I mean, if it's 3, traditionally it's 3, right? We'll do 1 and 2 or something like that. I've got some just random fun videos coming up over this next month until we get started with recapping. So please stay tuned and get your notifications. Chantele, what do you have coming up this month?
Well, I've recorded some recaps for traders, but I wanted to see what it would be like to like edit some stuff into it. So hopefully I'll be able to drop some of those in the next couple of days after I get things together. But I'm on I just finished episode 7. So I have 8, 9, and 10 to watch and recap and review. So hopefully we'll have all of that done by Sunday. Definitely will have watched it by then, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to recapping by then. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm loving the Traders USA. It has been super fun. Not the greatest for recapping with it all being dropped on the same day. Because like
hard.
I just have to like hide from spoilers and like like I want to watch the next episode, but like no, I don't want to watch it and recap one that I've already like, you know what I mean? It just makes it difficult for recappers. So I wish that Netflix and Peacock were just a little bit more considerate for people that cover the show. Like
I feel like it would be better for their shows too. Like what we do helps promote their show. So if they could space it out and let us be a part of the marketing, it's a win-win.
Right?
I agree. I've only watched 2 episodes and I want to get through them as fast as possible. I'll probably just do 1 recap. Maybe I'll do it on your channel or whatever, but I just want to talk about the whole show afterwards.
Sure.
Since it's hard to recap episode by episode. But I do want to say last night I went to a live traders event.
I was looking at your Instagram.
Yeah, if you guys follow me on Instagram or if you follow James on Instagram, he put a great story together. But it was me, James, Will, and Claire were a team, and we were blindfolded. They pick a trader. It happened to be Claire. Claire bamboozled us so good. And the way that we played it live is a little different than the show where the trader was supposed to sabotage a little bit. But everyone thought it was me. When we got to the final table, we were paired up with another group of 4. And so this woman who was in the other group, who I don't know well, was like, it's Sarah, and let me tell you all these reasons why. And she genuinely had these great reasons. that were just me not doing well at the challenges. She was like, "You were the last on this game," and I was like, okay, just bad." It was a luck game, whatever. She was like, "You were standing next to this missing puzzle piece." Turns out Claire was standing right next to me, and she did such a good job of knocking this puzzle piece down under the table. It fell at my feet, and so when everyone's like,
They
"Where's
thought it
the
was
last
you.
piece?" I was like, "Oh, it's at my feet."
Sarah, you sketchball.
I was the worst, and literally Claire standing there right next to me, and I still didn't put it together because I was eyeing James the whole time. That's the problem. I was like, "I know it's James," and then so I never, like, considered that it was actually Claire. So at that final table, she, like, does the list of why it's me. I did a list of why it's James. I convinced one person, so 2 votes against James, the rest are against me, and then Claire stands up and she's like, "It was me, ha, 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 I knocked the puzzle down." I was like, "What?" I was like,
How
"You are
fun.
really
So
good at
was it
this."
like a board game or was it someone that put together like a trader's live game?
Yeah, it was there were a bunch of actors, there were, like, 5 or 6 different little mini games that we
I
played, like
want
a
to move to
matching game, a
LA.
puzzle. Yeah, it was actually very well done. Once we got into the room and the actors were, like, doing their Scottish accents and they were, like, walking us through it, it was really cool, actually. And then come to after I knew that Claire was the traitor, but I wasn't questioning it before, there was one game that was a bunch of riddles, and every riddle we got, we ran to like open a box with a key. And so people were sort of running back and forth. And when she was there at the riddles, she was not. She was like, "Oh, what's that riddle?" And I thought to myself, "God, Claire, I thought Claire was better at puzzles than this." But then I just like put it out of my mind until I was like, "Oh my gosh." She was just like acting it up. She was like, "What is this riddle?" I fell for it.
Oh, Sarah.
Don't cast me with Claire. I'll lose.
Don't but cast you on season 2 of Traitors, though. Yes, you would be the perfect
I would
faithful.
I would be. I'd be like, "I think it's that person," and I'd never consider someone else, apparently. That's how I
Ugh,
apparently play that game, but it was super, super fun. Go see the videos on, James' Instagram or my Instagram.
loves it.
Good, good times. Alrighty, you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
Yay.
You'll hear somebody's, like, squeaking outside my window. I think that means it's time to wrap up. Have a wonderful weekend. We will see you
Bye.
on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Bye.